Persuading others. If you were to rank your real interest in the topic, you might be saying that your desire to persuade other people is right down there with public speaking or involving yourself in conflict. Let me ask you this. What would you do if someone told you you could be part of the audience or you could be the one giving a presentation to the audience? Let me put this another way. What would you say if someone told you you could have a job where you were part of the organization helping run things smoothly, or you could be the person out there persuading people to purchase the product the organization produced or provided? Being involved in what we think of as persuasion is seldom at the top of our list. We might even think of persuasion as a dirty word. Regardless of our personal feelings, persuasion is important. Persuasion is important if products and services are going to be marketed. Persuasion is important if issues like the environment, politics, and the protection of your personal rights are to be protected and advanced. Persuasion is important in your personal relationships as you interact in positive conversations and in working out interpersonal conflict. Persuasion is everywhere, and we need to understand how it works. What's important to realize at the beginning of the study of persuasion is that persuasion is not a topic we study independent of other courses that you might take in the field of communication. The fact is, persuasion is at the heart and soul of communication. You cannot study communication without studying persuasion and vice versa. So, if persuasion is at the heart and soul of communication, as we start this study of persuasion, I want you to do something. I want you to really think about and even write down how you define the term communication. Take some time and research it. Look in academic articles, books, textbooks, or even use a computer search engine to seek a definition for the term. There are several models of communication that scholars have come up with that help explain what happens in the communication process. Some of the models are very simple and others more complex. The models all refer to a sender and a receiver. Essentially, communication involves people and describes how they interact. I sometimes give people a very simple, colloquial definition that communication is the creation and sharing of meaning. Think about that for a minute. Pretty simple, isn't it? The creation and sharing of meaning. But persuasion adds an added element. Persuasion is a motive, an intent, a reason for people creating and sharing meaning. Studying persuasion is studying communication and how it occurs. But it's also the study of our motives. It's the study of good ways to persuade and bad. And it's the study of how to deal with the persuasive communication that's around all of us every day. Communication is constantly occurring in our lives, and persuasion is also constantly occurring. If we're going to be successful in living life instead of letting life just happen to us, we need to understand persuasion. This series of videos, of which this is the introduction, intends to take you on a journey of exploration. The videos will seek to connect the in-depth study of the topic of persuasion with your life. Every topic covered will focus on persuasion by giving you specific information and application. Here are some of the topics that will be presented in this series of videos. Ethics, persuasive appeals, theories of persuasion, argumentation, visual persuasion, persuasion and media, persuasion in personal relationship, persuasion in public campaigns, nonverbal persuasion, persuasion in health communication, business and professional context of persuasion, and persuasive presentations. My suggestion is that you watch these videos in conjunction with studying a textbook on persuasion. One good textbook is Persuasion in Your Life by Sean Wall and Eric Morris. My challenge to you as we study the topic of persuasion together is to seek to take at least one or two important takeaways from each video and apply that to your personal communication. Learning without applying the information right away to your life is just learning for the sake of learning. Learn so that you might live a better life. See you in the next video.